Hi, welcome to Supernatural's recap video. Supernatural is a television series about two brothers, Sam and Dean Winchester, who hunt demons and other supernatural beings. The show delves into their complex relationship, trust issues, and the emotional baggage they carry. Each week, they face new supernatural threats while grappling with their own personal struggles. It's a mix of horror, drama, and family dynamics that keeps viewers hooked. Supernatural might seem like just another monster hunting show, but it's actually one of the deepest out there. Even deeper than Buffy and Angel. Sam and Dean Winchester, who hunt demons and other supernatural beings. It's not just about the monsters they face, but also about their personal struggles and growth. If you're into shows with rich character development and intricate plots, Supernatural is definitely worth a watch. The pilot episode of Supernatural kicks off with a chilling scene. A woman enters her baby's nursery and sees a man standing over the crib. Assuming it's the baby's father, she screams when she realizes he's still downstairs. The father rushes in to find the baby alone, then notices a drop of blood falling. Looking up, he sees his wife pinned to the ceiling by an invisible force, and she bursts into flames. He manages to get the baby, Sam, and his older son, Dean, out of the house just in time as it burns down. Fast forward 22 years, and we see Sam trying to live a normal life at Stanford University. Dean shows up to tell him their father has gone missing on a hunting trip. They team up to find him. In the pilot episode of Supernatural, Sam and Dean Winchester travel to Jericho, California, to search for their missing father. Their quest is interrupted when they encounter a ghostly woman in white, the spirit of a woman who drowned her children and then killed herself. This vengeful spirit has been taking male victims. During their investigation, Dean is arrested for impersonating a federal agent, but manages to escape and save Sam from the spirit. They ultimately put the woman in white to rest by forcing her to confront the spirits of her children. Sam returns home only to find his girlfriend, Jessica, pinned to the ceiling and killed in the same supernatural manner as his mother. This tragic event drives Sam to join Dean in the life of hunting supernatural beings. Episode 2, Wendigo. In the second episode of Supernatural, Sam and Dean head to Blackwater Ridge, Lost Creek, Colorado, following clues from their father's journal. They pose as park rangers to help a young woman named Haley and her brother Ben search for their missing older brother Tommy, who vanished during a camping trip. The brothers discover that Tommy was taken by a Wendigo, a creature that has haunted the woods since 1936. During their search, Haley and Dean are captured by the Wendigo, but Sam and Ben manage to track them to a mine. After freeing Dean, Haley, and Tommy, they kill the Wendigo with a flare gun. Episode 3, Dead in the Water. In the third episode of Supernatural, Sam and Dean take a break from searching for their father and head to Lake Manitowoc in Wisconsin. They investigate 3 mysterious drownings where the bodies have disappeared. They soon suspect that the lake is haunted by the spirit of a young boy who is seeking revenge. The local sheriff and the father of the latest victim accidentally caused the boy's death when they were children. The spirit targets the sheriff's daughter, Andrea, and her mute son, Lucas. When the spirit pulls Lucas into the lake, the sheriff sacrifices himself to save his grandson. Episode 4, Phantom Traveler. In the 4th episode of Supernatural, Sam and Dean are asked by a man whom Dean and their father had previously rescued to investigate a mysterious plane crash. Only 7 survivors remain, and signs point to a demonically possessed passenger causing the accident. Realizing the demon is now eliminating the survivors one by one, Dean faces his fear of flying to follow its next target aboard an airliner. He and Sam manage to get the demon into the galley on board, but it flees its host during the exorcism. Despite this, they continue the ritual, sending the demon back to hell. Afterwards, they discover that the man who called them got their phone number from their father's voicemail. Though John doesn't answer when they call, they get their first indication that he's alive, as his phone has been down since his disappearance. In the 5th episode of Supernatural, Sam and Dean head to Toledo, Ohio, to investigate a man's mysterious death after his daughter chants Bloody Mary 3 times in front of a mirror. They discover that Bloody Mary is the ghost of a young woman who was murdered after her eyes were cut out, and her spirit is trapped within the mirror she died in front of. The mirror, now for sale in an antique store, has caused Bloody Mary to target those who secretly feel guilt over another's death. The brothers must stop her after a young girl inadvertently becomes her next target. They track down the original mirror and smash it, but this only releases Bloody Mary. Dean forces her to see her own reflection, and her guilt over her own secrets causes her to destroy herself. Episode 6 Skin. In the 6th episode of Supernatural, Sam and Dean head to St. Louis, Missouri, after Zach, a college friend of Sam's, is arrested for murdering his girlfriend. Zach's sister Becky claims he was with her at the time of the murder, but security footage places him at the scene. After another similar murder, they realize the real culprit is a shapeshifter. The shapeshifter captures Sam and Dean, planning to use Dean's form to kill Becky. The brothers escape and alert the police, but they believe Dean to be the attacker. As Dean searches the shapeshifter's lair, Sam visits Becky, only to discover she is a shapeshifter. It knocks Sam unconscious and morphs back into Dean. The real Dean finds Becky tied up, confronts the shapeshifter, and shoots it dead while still in its form, causing the police to declare Dean dead and end the manhunt for him. Episode 7 Hookman. In the 7th episode of Supernatural, Sam and Dean head to Ankeny, Iowa, to investigate the brutal death of a college student. The victim's girlfriend, Lori, claims the attacker was invisible. More attacks occur, all seemingly connected to Lori. The brothers deduce that the killer is the Hookman, the vengeful spirit of Jacob Carnes, a preacher who murdered 13 prostitutes in 1862 with a hook that replaced his lost hand. Despite burning his bones, the spirit persists. They realize they must destroy the hook, which was reforged into an unknown object by the church. After burning everything silver in the church, the Hookman still attacks. Sam then realizes Lori's cross necklace, given by her reverend father, is made of silver. Burning the necklace finally vanquishes the spirit. That's it for this video.